So of course I did so much today. I've been up since like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm terribly exhausted. My hair is a complete disaster. Look at all the growth that I have. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. I think I'm going to do the color again before the beginning of next year. And give it some time, you know, etc, etc. So today I of course did not record anything that I did, even though I did a ridiculous amount of things. I'm going to wind down, excuse me, I'm gonna wind down, and then tomorrow morning I will do some content, some readings for you guys, so that by Wednesday I can edit this video and talk about a couple of things. But I just wanted to show you guys, this is not a haul video, just a few clips of certain days, etc, etc. I went to Macy's. This is Cyber Monday, so I went to Macy's and I bought myself a couple of things. I told myself, Maddie, self-care is very important. Like, you guys are not taking care of yourselves. So I decided to, number one, that I was going to continue to make the extra money that I'm making, because it's helping with bills. It's helping me lower certain things. My credit is always going to be fluctuating. It's always going to be something with us all the time. But I do have to like work on, Maddie, you have to purchase certain clothes. You can't just be walking around like you have a Jeep Cherokee. You can't walk around like you have a hoopty from 1995, like a Jeep from 1995. Like, you need to look like the $1 million, you know, that you are, and make yourself look better, because this does help with my self-esteem. It also helps with my daily routines of the things that I have to do for myself, and it keeps me constantly changing. So every time I'm like, all right, I've done these routines a couple of times for one too many times, then I have to change them. So anyway, that's what I did. I accomplished my goal of whatchamacallit, getting my membership for BJ's back on, because I absolutely love BJ's. I don't always have the time to cook, because of course we're always working, we're always doing things for ourselves. However, when it comes to, again, like self-care, things for around the house, the next thing that I'm probably going to purchase for myself is going to be a laptop. I have a MacBook. However, I feel like that laptop is going to be specifically for work, like to be able to do my readings and blah blah blah, and my Mac is just, you know, Netflix, blah 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 blah, you know, to edit my videos, etc. You know, my husband, or my muffin, usually he's the one that has the Mac, but I would like a little small computer. Doesn't have to be anything extravagant. And today when I went to BJ's, I saw a few for like $500 or less. Like, I saw one for like $280, another one for like $359. So I have to go out and make some extra money to get my electronics back on, and also to schedule a trip. I have a vacation time coming up. However, that vacation time is really just for mental health and to space out my time, and also a form of protection for my mental health. I'm not doing anything. I'm not going out. I'm not going on a trip. I'm not doing anything like that, but I will be going outside and making this money, especially now for the holidays, for ourselves, and also cutting down on all the gifts and all the shenanigans and stuff that we always give everybody else, and we're always like half dead and half broke. So this year it's not gonna happen. So I think the only people that are going to get like actual gifts from me and not like money or like $20 is my immediate family members, and that's really just like my 3 brothers. My 2 brothers that are biologically mine, and the other 3 are my cousins, my first cousins, but I consider them my brothers. We're all under the same age gap. So I'm gonna get them something. I'm gonna get my dad. My mom says she doesn't want anything, but she does. She wants to spend some quality time with me, but she doesn't want an actual gift. So that's what I'm gonna do with her. And then we probably go and watch Wakanda, and we'll do that. And what else? And my dad. I think I said my dad. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I will do that. Victoria's over there sleeping. And those are the only people that are gonna get actual gifts from me, or like physical gifts. Everybody else is probably getting Apple Pay, $20. Here you go. Because I just can't. We have a lot of things that we need to accomplish for ourselves. And maybe next year we can start building other aspects of our life. Not really going to sit here and talk about it, but other aspects of our life, you know. I just feel like we give so much to other people and not to ourselves, and that's not okay. We have to change that. If I'm not okay, then other people can't possibly be okay. I even booked a 1-hour massage. Like, I'm not with the shits. I am not here for anybody's shenanigans. 1-hour massage. Don't call either of my phones. Thank you very much. But anyway, I also told myself, Maddie, you have a Macy's card at least every month. Make it your priority that you use your card, and don't like not use it for like a month, 2 months, or whatever the case is. Always use, you know, $100 or less, or $150 or less, for the card, and then, you know, pay it off. I have to pay off my affirms and all this other stuff because I want to use that money to go on a trip to maybe Canada or something where get my mind off of things, you know, go sightseeing and all this other stuff, you know. But anyway, for right now, I took myself to Macy's. I got myself portable charging thing that I need, because I don't have any portable chargers, and I don't like to connect my phone to my car. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I connect it only when it's like an emergency to my car, only because I know how expensive batteries are. It's damn near $300. You know, sometimes you don't always have the $300. So if it's not one thing, it's another. And the last time that I got a battery was like 2 years ago, I want to say. Yeah, like, well, a year ago, because it's about to be a year and some odd months. It was like July of 2021 sometime was the last time that I got a battery, put it into my car. So I feel like, I think batteries should change like every 40,000 miles or something like that. It's probably now getting to like 10,000 miles. Like, I probably have like another 2, 3, 4, I don't know, however long, but I just, things are expensive. Then I got myself another brush, you guys, because I threw out my Revlon brush that I had before. I have to understand that I have to keep my things in their box, like in their prospective boxes when it comes to like hair brushes and stuff, because I don't have like a bag, and not all these things bring a bag. So this one I bought at Macy's. So maybe sometime during this video or maybe the next video, I will show you guys, not how it looks, because I'm gonna show you how it looks now, but how it works and how my hair is going to look. So this is how it looks, and it feels much lighter than, I feel like this grip makes it feel a little bit better than the Revlon already. And it has the same brushes, the same amount of brushes on there. So, and the same, so the air, high, low, same thing, off button, same thing as the Revlon. But those things these blowout brushes come in so handy, you have no idea, because me having my hair like this all the time, doesn't allow my curls to grow out how they should grow out. I also bought myself, not ceramic, I bought myself titanium plates straining iron, and this is not a name brand. I bought this at Macy's. It really doesn't matter, you guys, what type of, to me, like, I don't know about everybody else, but to me it doesn't matter what type of hair you have. I think what matters is the products that are compatible to the hair that you have. So for example, my plates from my previous brushes that I totally threw out were ceramic. The only ceramic that actually does a difference on my hair is my combing, is my hot comb. That's the only, you know, that doesn't totally burn my hair out when I use it. So I feel like titanium, this thing isn't coming out. I feel like titanium works much better on my hair. Let's see, I'm trying to open this up so that we can see it together. So, and this is called Age Hair Styler. This was like 20 bucks. The blower was $39.99, and these charging things were $19.99. So let's see now. you look at that? I wonder how come this thing isn't opening up completely. But anyway, I have to figure it out. But it is, as you can see, it's titanium inside. It's not ceramic. I feel like titanium works better for curly hair. And this one goes all the way up to $450. This is the smaller one. Eventually, I'm going to get a bigger one. I was looking into getting like the heat, the EAP comb, but my budget's telling me no. But my mind telling me yes. My budget won. So anyway, you guys, so I wonder how this thing opens up, because it's supposed to open up more. I don't know. We'll figure it out. One of these days, I will style my hair or do my hair so that you guys can see how both products style my hair, especially with my coils that I have. And I'll let you guys know how it works out. So anyway, on to the next clip. Hey guys, so as you guys can see, this is the little face mask that I use. It covers my face, and not only does it help with my skincare, it helps me wind down and relax, and while it's doing its hydration, rejuvenation, wrinkle reducing, etc., etc. TJ Maxx. All right, y'all, so these are the things that I purchased. So Sally's was having a sale. They were having a sale for 4 items for 20 bucks. So I purchased the Ion Smooth Keratin Smoothing Mask. Because these are basically the type of conditioners that I have to use due to the fact that I color my hair. And sometimes we want to, you know, put all of these conditioners, the balms that I'm used to using, work fantastic on my hair, but I realized that they dry my hair because of all of the color that I was using. So I have to learn to use the ones that are compatible with my color. So I bought 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I went to Target and I purchased these little clips, because at Sally's this would have cost me another 20 bucks. So I bought these for $5.99. Then I have to do spell work stuff for money. So I bought everything bagel blend. Listen, sometimes you guys have to learn, or I suggest that you guys learn to hide your magic and use things or different ingredients for your magic, for your spells, etc., etc. Even though in hindsight this is really for like the bagel blends, but all of the ingredients used in bagel blends are things that witches use, alchemists, we use all the time in our spell work. Like, we literally use just herbs to create our blends. So I was like, oh, eureka, because I'm sure this has like seeds of all sorts. And because I'm doing the money stuff that I'll show you guys. I'm not gonna show you guys how I do it or the ingredients that I put in, but because this is not going to be the only, or this blend isn't going to be the only ingredient, but I will show you guys the end result, because I'm a true believer in, I'm going to show you a few things, but I'm not going to show you the process of what I do or how I put things together, so that you guys can go off of your own creativity. So by the time you guys watch this video, it's going to be like a week or 2 after Thanksgiving. And then I will do maybe something small, maybe on TikTok, and show you guys the ingredients, or the remainder of the ingredients that I use to create my money or frequency rice, for money spells, or to grow a business, anything that has to do with raising yourself, raising frequency. Some of us use money spells just for money, but however, if you feel like your frequency is low, you give yourselves baths and it's not working, you do open road spells and it's not working. Sometimes those body candles that you guys like to use on other people, you can use it on yourself, okay? And you can do serious return to sender works with those things, with the things that are on top of your aura, with those candles. So that's why I use anything that has to do with money, to raise my frequency, because then this deters any, you know, evil eye, you know, lost souls, any lower frequencies or lost souls that are willing to do other people's biddings, I should say, that might be attacking my aura, etc. Especially because I'm somebody that suffers from depression, PTSD, and like anxiety. So I don't I don't always have like the best of moods, you know, and sometimes you can see it in my face, even though I try to be as happy as possible around others, because I don't like to put those energies on other people, because I am mindful of the type of field that I'm working in, which is mental health and substance abuse. So I do, you know, love to help other people, but sometimes it can be draining on my energy. Not even with the clients, it's mostly with like just like workers, you know, like some people, and they're just, you know, going off in a rampage, but sometimes people are going through things at home and they have nobody to talk to, and sometimes they talk to you. And because I'm somebody that's so caring, like obnoxiously caring, to the point that I annoy myself sometimes, to the point where I don't know how to stop when I'm going, and I take it with me. I'm like, oh, like, how can I fix this? How can I do this? You know, but I am going to start taking therapy so that I can start creating boundaries for myself, so that I don't have to allow other people to tell me when to stop. You know what I mean? I'll just learn when to stop. And when I mean when to stop, I don't mean when to stop to do my job because other people feel mediocre next to me, or they feel like they're better than me, or they feel like they're above or beneath me, in the middle of it, or next to it. It has nothing to do with that. Like, I literally just work all the time, and I don't stop, to the point where I have so many hours where my supervisors had to be like, you know what, Maddie, you got to take some hours. And it happened in the perfect way. You know, sometimes when you're about to have like a mental health breakdown, sometimes you don't know that you're about to that it's about to happen. And that's my thing. I have to learn to pinpoint when it's about to happen. So I'm grateful. I don't know their true meaning or true reason behind wanting me to go on vacation, especially because I'm still on probation, because I transfer from one location to the next under the same company. However, it's gonna work out for me, and I'm actually quite thankful and grateful, despite of any like secondhand reasons as to why people do the things they do around, you know. Like, for example, sometimes I question, like, okay, so I sometimes care more for like my work than the people that I'm working with, whether that is a resident or whether that is a you know, whether that's a coworker. And these things we cannot allow to affect our energy sphere anymore, because it really does intervene into your personal life, you know. And it's not like people do it on purpose. I really just feel like it just sometimes it's part of people's personality, to just do things. Like I don't have control over my depression, and it's like an ongoing battle every day. I feel like they don't have control over the way that, you know, that sometimes they react. And when I mean they, I mean like just in general, like just people in my life, in and out of work, etc. So you only could control but so much. So anyway, when I want to raise my frequency, I'll show you guys the type of spell work and things that I do. I will show you guys the items that I work with. It'll probably be one of these like short videos when I do, even though I told myself I'm only going to show you guys in this little clip the things that I bought, and I'm already babbling along almost 10 minutes. I purchased this little pouch. I had one from my previous location that was provided to me by the nurse, but I feel like I wanted like a Minnie Mouse one or something. But, you know, again, I don't want to attract more attention to myself than what I already do, even though I literally have the juice, like I have the glue. People always constantly like wanting to know, like, or if they see themselves, if they see me with something, automatically oh, how can I get this? It's like inevitable, you know. I don't know if it's because I work with all these energies, and for some reason, you know, they might not know, but I do, you know. They might be watching right now. Like, you just never know who's watching behind this camera, or like what videos of people and what they say or what they do, and how much of a of time they spend on the internet, just like we spend our time on the internet, you know, editing, going through videos, etc., etc. Like, you just never know who's at work. Like, I've seen so many videos of girls that have like OnlyFans, and they're hating as co-workers are always the ones to expose them. But don't they know, like, they're like a fan, like they become a fan, like literally an only fan. They'll purchase like, you know, monthly viewings and stuff. So I'm sure people are, you know, pass by. Everyone wants to be like in a new age stuff and pass by and like find some stuff on the internet. So I'm sure people are, and if you are, hi. I on top of everything that I do, I actually do have a personal life. Ain't that something? Anyway, so I wanted to show you guys also a gift that I got my best friends. We have not been able to interchange birthday gifts. Mind you, both of our birthdays is in October. So I have two best friends. I have a girl and a boy. So the boy, this is for the boy, and this is a planner, because I feel like we are not organizing ourselves accordingly, and I have a planner. I bought a similar planner as this, so I bought him this planner. You know, I feel like it will be perfect. I bought him a couple of other things. I'm gonna give him a few spiritual items so that he can use or whatever, which, yes, to include graveyard dirt. I'm gonna do the, you know, the money rice that I have here, and a few other things that I'll probably purchase tomorrow before going to work at the stores, because that's another thing also that I wanted to remind you guys. If you guys always go to like the spiritual shops, you guys are going to get used to seeing one thing and one thing only, and that is like spiritual items. I would always encourage people, and will always encourage people, have always encouraged people, that just like the people that I've learned from, that yes, we're YouTubers because I'm not baptized, but I've learned to open up my third eye and be very much connected, to the point where I feel like if you go to other places, like even the Family Dollar, you would find spiritual items everywhere. And so therefore your creativity, your enthusiasm, your willingness to learn, your roads will open, you know, to different aspects of spirituality. There's certain things that you might find in the kitchen section that you thought were only for cooking, and you can turn these items into items that are also for you to do your spiritual workings, okay? Like these choppy items, perfect for spiritual workings. So also, even at the supermarkets, like all the 7-day candles that I have going on right now, literally they were all bought at the supermarket because I had to purchase food. So I was like, you know what, this is perfect. And trust me, once you start working with any deity that you would like to work with, and that deity consents to having contracts with you and working with you, or spirits, gods, whatever, demiurges, demigods, whatever you want to call them, know that you will learn a lot, you know. So I encourage it. The next part of this video is probably going to be me doing my hair, because I'm doing like small little clips here and there, and I would like to do my hair with my new products, put in my conditioner, etc., etc., etc. But that's going to happen on my days off. I'm going to wait until I have my days off so that I can take my time, edit videos, do stuff, answer messages, etc.